folks, we're here with Miss Puffin, and I'm going to introduce that scold term. I like to get them engaged in playing. Had a girl. Off at the side, I have a tissue with some fat in it. It should be enticing. Again, the idea of the scold term is to take the place of a dog's growl. And that's how serious it becomes, because depending on the situation, when you need to say, I have a good strong no, and that dog backs off immediately, I say it can save a dog's life. If your dog is heading after something, maybe a misthrown ball, or it starts chasing something, and you tell it no, and it stops in its tracks, what a good girl. Good girl. So that's how serious I take the no. Good girl. I stop my dog fights like that with it. Not a good girl. So I let her play. I get her distracted going one way or the other with a toy, and then I reach up and bring that tissue. The scent itself will draw her attention to it when she goes to take it, sniff it, whatever. I'm going to introduce the no. I pick up the line. I give her a correction. They often go for it twice. So there it is, dropped. She doesn't see me drop it. I had my body blocking, but I'm going to throw that there. And it can get ugly, you know, a dog going after another dog's food and them trying to back the dog off. It gets ugly. So this is about as dog, I like to say, this is about as dog as we get. Ah, good girl. Yeah. That also indicates how good of a nose. Up there she is. Look at her sniffing. I found something in this environment. She's sniffing. Sorry you can't see her. Yeah, she's more interested in the toys. No! I don't apologize. This is not a trick. This is how we live together. If there was something on the coffee table here, you have guests over you, or you're sitting watching something and you put something on a footrest. There she goes again. I told you it's about twice. No! It's not a trick. I don't praise her for responding. Look at the thinking. I want her thinking instead of having this reactionary dog that they just react to anything they want. You see what she did? She went and stuck her nose on it, and she pulled her nose off of it. Talk their language, and training just falls into place, folks. Becoming something to your dog before you start asking her to do anything. So she and I are developing a relationship of, hey, my agenda over your agenda. Now I want to have a good agenda with you. Here she goes again with it. No! I don't take it out of her environment. You people that have children that have sticky little fingers or eating a sandwich or something, your dog shouldn't be going up into the person's face and taking it from that. Very early on I did a video, the first day she was here. I might just cut it and put a link to it. She was playing with the Chihuahua, all excited, but then she broke away from the Chihuahua and she went over to my collie that was laying down. And the change in her body language is so significant. Why did she crawl over to the collie in submission, but she's chasing the Chihuahua? Size and attitude, folks. So dogs become something to each other right at the meeting. So let's take their cues and do the same thing. I'm going to be the authority between us. And we can have a great time as long as you see it my way. All right? So there's very significant. A lot of people use the term leave it, but I don't see it taught to the degree that I teach it. It's more of a trick. This isn't a trick. This is serious. Look at that. She's leaving it alone. So Now you change that up to just about anything that she would do naughty. If you have a dog that chews slippers, if you have a dog that sticks its head in the garbage can, you're going to entice them to do those things. They go ahead and do them. Strong term, no. They're always dragging a leash. When the dog is here with me for training for those 3 weeks, when it goes home, it's going to be dragging a leash. That's your handle to the dog. I say it's like snapping the brains to the dog, so it continues to think. When does the leash come off? When that dog is 99.9% of the time responding to me verbally. I like to say, how trained do you want your dog? And I say 99.9 because nobody's perfect. I want to get them pretty close. All right. Simple as that. Talk the dog's language. And you get that result. And this can represent any behavior. Dog barking at you? No. Dog jumping on you? No. And we're still friends. Let's get this. That's why I always start with play. This is who I want to be with you. This is who I want to be with you. There you go. All righty, folks. God bless.